Now we are going to learn the process of respiration. So respiration is the process by which food is burnt in the cells of the body with the help of oxygen to release the energy. It takes place in mitochondria of the cell. The energy released during the respiration is used to make ATP molecule, that is adenosine triphosphate, from adenosine diphosphate, that is ADP, and inorganic phosphate. So it is a reaction that adenosine diphosphate plus inorganic phosphates, it gives ATP. So energy is stored in the cell in the form of adenosine triphosphate molecule. When the cells need energy, ATP broken down in the presence of water to form adenosine diphosphate, that is ADP, and energy is released. So it is a reversible process. Oxygen is utilized by the organisms to indirectly break down the nutrient molecule like glucose and to derive the energy for performing various activities. Carbon dioxide, that is CO2, which is harmful, is also released during abocatabolic reaction. So it is therefore clear that oxygen has to be continuously provided to the cell, and carbon dioxide produced by the cells have to be released out. The process of exchange of oxygen from the atmosphere with carbon dioxide produced by the cell is called as a breathing, commonly known as a respiration. Our chest moves up and down due to breathing process. Respiration is of two types, that is anaerobic respiration and aerobic type of respiration. Then in case of respiratory organs in different organisms, so mechanism of breathing vary among different groups of animal depending mainly upon their habitats and level of organization. Lower invertebrates like sponges, coelenterids, flatworms, etc. exchange oxygen with carbon dioxide by simple diffusion over their entire body surface, whereas earthworms use their moist cuticles, and insects have a network of tubes, that is tracheal tubes, to transport atmospheric air within the body. Among vertebrates, fishes use gills, whereas reptiles, birds, mammals respire through the lungs. Amphibians like frogs can respire through their moist skin also. Mammals have a very developed respiratory system. Mammals have a well developed respiratory system. So now the types of respiration, there are two main types of respiration. One is the aerobic type of respiration and second is the anaerobic type of respiration. So aerobic type of respiration takes place in presence of oxygen. It produced more energy. The end product are carbon dioxide, water and energy. It takes place in most organisms. When food is oxidized without using molecular oxygen, as found in anaerobic bacteria, yeast, many parasites, many parasitic animals, the respiration is known as a anaerobic type of respiration. Less energy is produced during anaerobic type of respiration. We can give the example like glucose gives lactic acid plus 2 molecules of ATP. When oxygen is used for the respiration, this process is known as a aerobic type of respiration. In case of aerobic type of respiration, there are again two phases: external respiration and internal respiration. So external respiration, it is simply the intake of oxygen from the surrounding medium and giving out the carbon dioxide into surrounding medium. Internal respiration, this involves the three steps. First is the uptake of oxygen by the tissue cell. Second step is oxidation of food inside cells by oxidizing enzymes. And third step is elimination of carbon dioxide from the tissues. So now in case of this aerobic type of respiration, it takes place in presence of oxygen. It provides more energy. The end products are carbon dioxide, water and energy, and it takes place in most of the organism. In aerobic respiration, glucose is converted into pyruvic acid first. This reaction is known as a process of glycolysis. Glycolysis, it is a universal pathway because it present in almost 99% of organisms. Glycolysis is one of the well-known pathway for the breakdown of glucose into pyruvic acid or pyruvate. It is a 10-step process and net gain of this reaction is a 2 ATP molecules. So in aerobic respiration, glucose is converted into pyruvate inside the cytoplasm in the presence of oxygen, and then in the presence of oxygen the pyruvate also get converted into the carbon dioxide, water and energy inside the mitochondria. So glucose in presence of oxygen inside cytoplasm synthesizes pyruvic acid or pyruvate, and this pyruvic acid get converted into carbon dioxide, water and energy in presence of oxygen inside the mitochondria. Pyruvate conversion of pyruvate to release the carbon dioxide and to release the energy, it takes place inside mitochondria. Again, this process takes place inside two different sites in the mitochondria, that is matrix of mitochondria. First reaction takes place in the matrix of mitochondria, which is a Krebs cycle, and then electron transport system takes place in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Then in case of anaerobic respiration, it takes place in absence of oxygen. It produces less energy. The end products are lactic acid or ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. It takes place in muscle cells and yeast. In anaerobic respiration inside muscle cells, glucose get converted into pyruvic acid, and in absence of oxygen this pyruvic acid get converted into lactic acid and energy. So this is the reaction where glucose in presence of oxygen inside cytoplasm, and this is all about the muscle cells. Glucose get converted into pyruvate or pyruvic acid. This pyruvic acid get converted into lactic acid and energy if suppose oxygen is lacking or absence of oxygen inside the muscle cells. So in anaerobic respiration, which takes place in the yeast, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, glucose is converted into pyruvate, and in absence of oxygen this pyruvate get converted into the ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. So this process is known as a process of fermentation. So glucose in presence of oxygen inside cytoplasm get converted into pyruvic acid by the process of glycolysis, and this pyruvic acid inside yeast in absence of oxygen get converted into ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. So this is all about the breakdown of glucose by various paths. So you can see that glucose in presence of oxygen inside cytoplasm get converted into pyruvic acid with release of energy. So net gain of this reaction is 2 ATP molecules. Whereas in further reaction, if suppose oxygen is present, then further reaction takes place inside the mitochondria, and at the end of this reaction carbon dioxide, water and also energy get released. So these reaction in mitochondria include Krebs cycle and electron transport system. Krebs cycle inside matrix of mitochondria and electron transport system inside the inner layer of the mitochondria, inner membrane of the mitochondria. If suppose after synthesis of pyruvic acid oxygen is not available, at that time in case of muscle cells, in case of human beings, that pyruvic acid will get converted into lactic acid and energy will get released. These kind of lactic acid is synthesized inside the synthesis of lactic acid inside the human muscles can be responsible for the muscle ache or inflammation. Then pyruvic acid in absence of oxygen inside the yeast get converted into ethanol with the release of carbon dioxide and energy. So this is human respiratory system that we will study in the next lecture.